Hey everybody, it's Quasar. I want to talk to you today about what you can and cannot recycle at Avanti High School and Olympia School District in Olympia, Washington. So there is a really awesome website, Recycling Coach, that you can type things into to see if it is recyclable. But do not trust the little recycling logo on the bottom of containers or on the container. That is not a helpful guide in terms of what to and not recycle here in Olympia. There are a lot of reasons for that, but I'm not going to get into it. Okay, so plastic containers where the lid is, or sorry, the neck is narrower than the base. So like this plastic water jug, or say like a normal bottle for like Gatorade, that kind of thing. A shampoo bottle counts also. Like that plastic is recyclable. You need to take the lid off and make sure that if it's something that had like a food in it, like a juice, that you do rinse it out before you put it in the recycling bin and throw away the lid. What is not recyclable plastic would be, here's a great example, would be films. So plastic grocery bags, can't recycle those. Packaging like this, can't recycle it. A water bottle, like this one, you can recycle, again, empty and without the lid. You don't have to take like a piece of paper off of it if it has something like that. You can recycle paper. That includes paper bags. That includes broken down cardboard boxes, although we have a separate dumpster for corrugated cardboard versus like flat cardboard. Paper does not include paper towels. You can't recycle these. You can actually put these in the compost, however. And I will also just mention that you cannot recycle cardboard that has food material on it, especially like pizza boxes. People always think those are recyclable. Not. Think about the plant that does the paper recycling. They pulp it up and then they let it sit in these like big piles. And if you have grease that was not broken down in that pulping process, it's gonna like sit and rot and go rancid, and then like they have to just some batches are like completely ruined by that. Kind of random things that you can recycle are rigid, cleaned out rigid planting containers like this one. You cannot recycle the flimsy ones like this. A couple other random things. You can recycle dairy tubs, which have opaque plastic like this. Yogurt or these larger ones. You cannot recycle clear tubs like this. It's a different kind of plastic. A couple other things that people always recycle that you can't, that you're not supposed to, is the clamshell that you get that takeout comes in, or like a salad. You cannot recycle that. Do not recycle clamshells. Bad. You cannot recycle glass in our typical single stream recycling bins. They used to take glass. They don't take glass in there anymore. There actually are drop-off sites for glass containers. There's 2 in Olympia, I think, and they have like specific hours of operation. You can look up like glass deposit near me or glass deposit Olympia. Anyway, a couple other things. They used to take milk cartons in the paper recycling. No more. They do not take milk cartons, so please don't throw those, even if they're rinsed out, into the recycling bin. Aluminum cans, for sure, always aluminum cans. Steel cans, like for beans or something, like canned goods. Rinse those out. They can be recycled. Caveat: the lid on those, when the lid is separated off of the can, it's better just to throw that away. Which brings me to my last point, which is, when in doubt, is this recyclable? Lid, smaller than thing, seems like the plastic that like a water bottle is made of. When in doubt, throw it out. The recycling guy that comes to pick up our bins really has a really hard time with schools, especially because he's pressured to pick it up, but that load completely contaminates like his other recycling. So he calls us like some of the worst contaminators of our recycling bin, which means we're not doing good education. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So please, when in doubt, just throw it away. And you don't even want me to get into like the racket that is plastics recycling. And so really the best course of action is to first reduce the amount of consumables that you consume or purchase in the first place. So reduce, Then if you can, reuse, like I do with these yogurt containers all the time. Then, as a last step, recycle, if it is indeed recyclable. Hope that was helpful. Recycle wisely.